Hey vinyl community, it's Mike, the Aural Retentive. Everything that could possibly malfunction has already malfunctioned. This is like the third time I'm trying to make this. So all my live openings are screwed, but it's okay. We'll go through it anyway. First of all, I wanted to thank DJ Trish. Yes, I received 2 new mixes. The Midsummer Mix 2017 and Beach Party 2017. Thank you, DJ Trish. I do appreciate these so much. Actually, one of these has a lot of songs that I've never heard of before, so the Beach Party has got a lot of stuff I've not heard before, so that's going in the car for traveling with the windows down while we still can. There ain't no bugs on me. Gotta love that song. She also sent some Bayhead stickers. Hopefully you guys, are not experiencing too much residual stuff from all the storms going around. So yes, thank you very much, DJ Trish. Love it. Thank you very much. The other opening I did was for this. Not the actual events. This is a 9 Inch Nails EP, I guess you could say. And my feelings on this are pretty mixed. I think it's cool that it's black inside. That's kind of cool, right? So, okay, the story on this is that I pre-ordered this seems like way over a year ago, and I thought there was some kind of mix-up because it's on Spotify. Why don't I have my copy yet, right? So I emailed the company, the distribution company, with my order number or whatever, and I was like, "What's going on?" And they're like, "Well, it's not being released until whatever, May or something like that, right?" And I'm like, "Oh, sorry." So then May came and went, and I still didn't get it. I'm like, "What the hell?" And there was an email from Trent himself, saying that basically the distribution company, fell through, things were a mess, and that, they were coming, but it was going to be delayed. And then I got an email just recently saying, it's been shipped, it's on its way. So I received it, and then actually it was funny because the next day I got another email saying, "Oh, all the tracking numbers are messed up, but you will get your stuff," whatever. I'm like, okay, I already got it, but that's fine. So here is the label. Yeah. I guess this part here indicates side B, this little white splotch there. So I've had sort of I love 9 Inch Nails, okay? Pretty Hate Machine, changed my life. But there are some things that Trent does that I really am not a huge fan of. One of them is the cover art. There's a lot of his CDs that are just blobs of color, and you open it up and there's a 24-page booklet, and they're all just different color atmosphere pictures or whatever. I'm like, what the hell? So to quote, I think, Helmet Diggy, this cover is a turd. First of all, for those of you who have his live album, what's it called? Things that I don't remember. I can't remember the name of the title of it. I don't have the album. I have the CD. But this is an exact copy of that. The same font and overprinting kind of thing. I mean, it's just like you couldn't think of something new? You know, and the label. Like, serious? I don't I don't get it. It did come with another, you know, an actual sleeve, I guess, right? That has the lyrics. And it also has like I guess similar to the David Bowie, you know, with the constellations. I don't know. It's not going to pick up very well in here, I don't think. You can see there's like embossed text on there. So, I mean, you know, whatever. So the packaging is kind of not impressive. The music, I don't know. For those of you who read my blog, I was probably a little overly harsh on the songs when I first heard it on Spotify. But I'm gonna maintain that this is not one of my favorites by any means. There's some good. I mean, there's 5 songs, okay, and like two of them have like that really muffled vocal. That's not like a bad mix. I mean, it's like you can tell he intentionally buried the vocal, and I don't know why. I don't understand why, but I would say of the 5 songs, there is one that I think is great, which is She's Gone Away. I really like that song. But the other songs are just like kind of okay, you know? Nothing fantastic, in my opinion. I mean, I'll probably listen to it again at some point, but not my favorite. Now, I'll tell you that this is the first in what I guess are going to be 5 EPs that he's releasing. And I have heard the songs from the second one, which I think is called Add Violence. Yeah. And I find that one to be much better. So if perhaps you're like, oh my god, which one do I order? I'd order the Add Violence and, you know, get this one. You know, if you're a Nine Inch Nails collector, you're going to end up getting this, but just, you know, brace yourself. Okay, so that's that stuff. Nine Inch Nails and Trish. Trish noticed I had made some videos for a while. Appreciate that. Thank you, Trish. The other thing I have to show is the, I think a couple videos back, or maybe it was last night, I don't remember. My mom's friend had a box of records he was selling for $1 a piece. And I got a bunch. And then I got into the second box that he had for sale, and I picked up some stuff. So I was going to show those. Beatles Magical Mystery Tour with the booklet. It's, of course, it's ripped out, but it's all still there. I like this picture. So anyway, picked that up for $1. I picked up Buckingham Nicks. Now this is an album that I probably would not have purchased, but it was there for $1, and I'm like, well, I'll try it out. And actually, I listened to this. It's quite good. I like it. It's kind of like Fleetwood Mackie, you know, but you know, a little more, less poppy, I guess. I think that's my. There's like a range of Fleetwood Mac albums that I really like, and then anything after that, it's kind of meh. And before that, of course, is like, you know, I got to go to the really early stuff. That's like the bluesy stuff. So, Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, $1. This looks to be in excellent shape, so can't beat that for $1. George Thorogood and the Delaware Destroyers. Oh, actually, this is George Thorogood and Destroyers. My bad. This is the first one. Look at that guy. He means business. He's business time right there. For those of you who watch me, you know I went to see George Thorogood last year. I won tickets, and it was an interesting show. He can still play, but, you know, he's getting old. Paul McCartney's first solo album. My friend Jeff, I think, had this in his record rack backwards all the time. I thought this was the cover for the longest time. And I would see this in the record store and I'd be like, what the hell is that? Yeah, the things we learn. Beatles, Yesterday and Today. This is another terrible cover. I mean, this is like, looks like they just woke him up out of bed and said, throw on whatever and come down. And, hey, Paul, sit on this, you know, trunk, and, or John, rather, and Paul, sit inside, and you guys just stand behind it, and we'll do a horrible Photoshop job around your hair, because it's terrible. Songs are great. The album cover is terrible. $1 copy of the White Album. This is not an original by any means. And the album itself is falling apart, but here's my number. I'll have to register this one. So I did cutouts of these guys, of this pose. Right outside the door here, hang on. So you got your John, George, that's Jimi Hendrix, sorry, and that's Ringo. Somebody, I had the Paul McCartney one here, and somebody bought the one, that one. They bought Paul McCartney. So, that was kind of cool. Yeah, I didn't even actually put those on my site for a long time because I was like, I don't know, it seemed weird. But I put them on and like right away somebody bought one. So this is MU, the best of Jethro Tull. What the hell does MU stand for? Does anybody know? MU? I don't get it. This one's also falling apart a bit, but the record looks like it's in great shape. I played this one to death early on. This must have been, I don't know, all the rest of the albums are like older, but he has this one Neil Young album, so. And this is the Blue Notes one with This Note's For You on it, so couldn't pass that up. I picked this one up because I thought perhaps it was an Hypnosis cover, and it is not. Although Renaissance has a few albums that are Hypnosis covers, this one is not one of them. Well, we'll give it a listen. And I did pick up this one. This is an Al Stewart, Modern Times. This is a Hypnosis cover. Which it says somewhere in here. It's in my book. But this copy is way better than mine. Mine's all chewed up in the corners, and so I picked that up for $1. And I picked up the Best of the Band. Oh, no paper sleeve. I'll have to fix that. And I picked up another copy of Quadrophenia. I say another copy because I got rid of my copy not terribly long ago. Kind of have on again, off again with the Who. I've heard a lot of really older albums and don't care for them at all. I had Tommy for a while, but I only listened to a couple songs off it, so I finally got rid of it. And I got rid of this one, but immediately I missed it. And so I found it in the box for $1, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take that. And last but not least, got this. This is Fuse. This is their one and only album. I picked this up totally blind. I was just like, wow, that's kind of an interesting cover, right? I was a bit scared off by the picture of the band on the back, but I'm like, what the hell, I'll give it a try. So it turns out that this is Rick Nielsen, and this is Tom Peterson, who later splintered off to form Cheap Trick. Yeah. So, yeah, I had no idea. So this turned out to be kind of an interesting pick. It's rock. It's pretty good. I mean, it's, you know, it's not going to change your world, but it's an interesting artifact. So glad I picked that one up. And that is it. Yeah, I haven't. Well, first of all, I haven't been buying many albums, and the summer has just been crazy busy. So I'm sure when the weather cools down and things, you know, get a little more calm, I actually have an idea for doing a few videos of showing you some parts of my collection instead of just only doing openings and here's what I bought kind of stuff. So, but that's it for me for today. I just want to say hi to y'all, and I hope your summer is concluding on a high note, and you won't complain about the cold weather coming too soon. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. Alright, talk to you later, y'all. DJ Trish, thank you again. I appreciate it very much. Talk to you later.